Hey, what's going on, everybody? Derp here. Hope you're doing good today. Um, I have not done a DerpCast or any type of just talking to you in a very long time, and I apologize for that. Sometimes people ask on the stream when I'll do another one, and I don't know, just fell out of it, I guess. I'm sorry about that. But I hope you're all doing good. It's good to see you. Today is what is today? Tuesday or Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Jesus. Wednesday, August 10th. 2022. It is 2:29 p.m. Doing this in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the day. All right, that's when we're doing this. Uh, anyway, it's good to see you. Hope life's been treating you okay. Uh, I didn't really. I just clicked record on my to-do list. I've been trying to keep better track of stuff I want to do for content, whether it be TikTok videos, YouTube videos, Twitch streams, even though the Twitch streams are more of the same most of the time. Um, which is good because consistency is important on that side. But lately, I've been trying to keep a better schedule of make this for TikTok, do this for YouTube. You know, when this cool thing happens on the stream, share it everywhere. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to be better about that lately. 2 years into doing this full time, but better late than never, right? Yeah. Speaking of which, the sole reason I am making this video is because I've been an affiliate on Twitch for 5 years. As of this month, in August of 2017, I became an affiliate on Twitch, and it's already been 5 years, which is crazy. Cue the Bo Burnham song, right? 5 years, 5 years. Not gonna do it. Um, Copyright issues. Haha. But yeah, it's been a crazy time these 5 years. Uh, I've been streaming for longer than that. My first ever stream was July 3rd of 2016, which is 6 years ago. And from then until August of 17, when I became affiliated, I just streamed on a weekend when it felt right to, just for fun, just to do it. And it's funny that I ever even got into it because uh, well, growing up, I always wanted to be an entertainer of some kind. Like in the back of my mind, I always wanted to do something in that realm or whatever. I remember growing up, I wanted to be a cartoonist really badly. I wanted to make a show for Nickelodeon and just draw cartoons for a living. It sounded really fun, still does. But I don't know. Over the years, once I got into Guitar Hero and Rock Band and music and stuff, then the drawing kind of slowly, shifted away. I still wish that I made more time for myself to practice drawing, and I want to do drawing streams really badly, but I know that that's way outside of what people expect. I mean, it's art. Music is art. Drawing is art. I should just do it. But, I never think about it often enough. But anyway, where am I going with this? Oh, and then when I became a teenager, I got a lot more, I don't know if self-aware is the right word, but a lot more self-conscious, I guess, about just who I am as a person and just uncomfortable in my own skin 24/7. So, you know, the whole thing of that, oh, I want to entertain people for a living and do this and make people laugh and whatnot, it just kind of went away, and high school was really just get through each day. That was my goal every day, just get through today so you can go home again and just be away from people. As awful as that sounds, that was my head all the time. Um, and and then I started working at the grocery store here in town, and being a cashier, you obviously have to talk to everybody, and you obviously you think up your script after a while, right? You still don't have genuine conversations with anybody. It's just have a good day. Need a receipt? Bye bye now, or whatever. I never said bye bye now. I didn't do that, but point still stands. Uh, so yeah, that kind of it didn't help me with any breaking out of my shell when I worked there and at the gas station. I always got really nervous before going to work, and I was always uncomfortable there. And but I knew that I had to hold it in because, or try to hold back my, you know, my discomfort, because what was there to be uncomfortable about, right? Everyone has to, you know what I mean? So that was that. But anyway, in 2015, right when Rock Band 4 and Guitar Hero Live came out, I remember seeing UCog Monkey streaming Rock Band 4 the day of release. Uh, and I was like up for the day, waiting for Mama Derp to wake up so we could drive over to the Best Buy that we pre-ordered Rock Band 4 from, because we didn't live near any places like that. And she was like, "What's this?" She saw me watching UCog, and I'm like, people watch other people like stream video games and stuff, and like they can make a living off it potentially. And my mom's like, "You should do that. That's really cool." You know what I mean? And I think that day, that moment is what planted the seed in my head, um, to like potentially, you know, get things in order to make it happen at some point. Um, but it never really materialized until a little later, like later that summer. Like I said, I got really into watching Jason Paradise after that, um, with all of his Guitar Hero Live streams on Twitch and stuff and YouTube videos. And his attitude towards having a community, and his surrounding community with just the nicest people ever, it just really inspired me to try to want to make something of that myself, which is really weird thinking back because of my personality and just natural aversion to people. But I think there's like some deep, 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 deep layer of me that wants to have that, so it just came up to the forefront and, you know, manifested as, hey, I should stream on Twitch too. I want to connect with people that way. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So, first time I ever streamed was July 3rd, 2016. I streamed Rock Band 4 off of my PS4 because it has built-in Twitch streaming stuff, and I gave it a try. The video's on this channel still, because at the time I just streamed on YouTube, and then obviously YouTube saves the stream to your channel forever, unless it gets taken down or whatever. But hasn't happened in 6 years. Let's go. But I remember streaming for the first time. I remember a community member named Purd the Zombie, who's not around often anymore that much, but I see him pop into the streams these days sometimes. But anyway, they were the first person to ever come into the channel, and I remember talking back to them, and conversing through their chatting and thinking like, this isn't that like intimidating for me. Like, I enjoy it. And then there were some other people too that joined that I haven't talked to since that stream. Like, I remember they like DM'd me some really nice stuff, and this one person was a really good artist. Like, I wish I could remember their names, but they never came back, and I feel really sad about it sometimes. But anyway, I remember I'm grateful I had that positive experience on my first ever stream, my first couple streams. So I streamed on the 3rd and the 4th, I remember, because I think I had off from work. I'm assuming those 2 days or something like that, or I had time to do it. But I attribute those two first like really positive days towards me like being motivated to keep going with it. And over time more people would join, more people would stick around, and stuff like that, and that really built my confidence towards wanting to keep going and keep trying, because people say like, your streams are amazing, you're really nice, you're really funny, whatever people say. And that my natural my natural response is to deflect and be like, oh, okay. But you know what I mean? But like, when enough people say nice things, inside you're like, maybe okay. cool. Maybe I should keep doing this then. People like, and some people say really, really nice things about how like their stream has helped with their mental health issues, or if they're feeling really depressed that day or something, they'll come to my stream and like instantly feel better like that. Like that's amazing, and I'll always appreciate that. Um, so basically, people being really, really nice is what kept me going. That first little bit, right? And so for like second half of 2016 into August of 17 when I became an affiliate, I streamed once in a while, right? Just once in a while, I'd stream Rock Band off the PS4 because that was all I could do at the time. I didn't have like fancy computers or lights or any of this stuff or this microphone. I had like a crappy Turtle Beach headset that sounded like garbage when you streamed with it, but it was fine. It was good. That's another thing too. Sometimes people go like, if they ask for streaming advice, or if I read somewhere people asking streaming advice, like, what kind of equipment do I need? Do I need this and this? Like, how big of an investment? Like, you just need to have like whatever you got. You know what I mean? You don't need to break the bank, especially if you don't know if you're gonna enjoy doing it yet. Just have cheapo whatever stuff, as long as it sounds decent enough for someone to want to watch and listen to it. Like, people aren't that people aren't that stuck up in that sense, right? Like they'll know you're a new person. And if you can like cultivate that group of people and grow that group of people based on your crappy equipment, like and then over time you can like look into getting a better camera, getting a better headset with better mic, lighting, you know, better, save up for nice computers or whatever you need, capture cards, whatever you need. Um, having that messy beginning time and knowing that people are going to stick around and they like you and stuff, that's what will motivate you to keep going. But definitely don't go into it with nothing and being like, okay, time to buy thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Like, no, just like start out slow with a little bit of whatever you got and see how it goes. You know what I mean? Because people come for you first and foremost. If you have like amazing everything and they hate talking to you or whatever, like, or they don't like your personality, then they're not going to stick around no matter how shiny everything looks and sounds. You know what I mean? So just start slow with that. But anyway, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, so between July of 16 and August of 17, I just streamed once in a while, just whatever. And actually, in July of 17 was when Clone Hero was in like its super, super early stages. Like, I can link those in the description as well. My super duper early Clone Hero streams before like everybody was playing it, when it was still like super early version of it. Um, it's funny to think back what it was like compared to now. It's like two totally different games. But yeah, I remember streaming Clone Hero when it was a brand new, like before even like the bigger streamers started playing it. Like I just started getting into it myself, um, and I built up a few people that way. And I would stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. There's tools online that you can do that with. Um, and I did good enough on the Twitch side of things where I eventually got the what is it, the 50 followers, 3 average viewers within the last month, and streaming so many days within the last month. If you can do all three of those things, then they let you be an affiliate. Uh, that's what happened in August of 2017. So that was cool. That was cool, and I've been taking streaming seriously ever since. So pretty been a pretty wild ride. I can't believe I've been doing it that long. Such a big chunk out of my life. You know what I mean? Because I'm still young. I'm only 27. I'll be 28 next month. But yeah, I started a month before I turned 23, which such a big chunk out of time out of my life. When I used to do this and work at the gas station in my town, I would every single day off from the gas station I streamed. Like that was just my schedule, right? It was don't stream on your work days, stream on your days off. So then you're always, you're juggling things consistently, I guess. And it always sucked if I had to work like, a bunch of days in a row because I felt bad I couldn't stream. You know what I mean? But most weeks it wasn't like that. It was pretty balanced between the two separate obligations or whatever. So I'd probably still be juggling the two if it weren't for the pandemic, that happened or is still happening. in yeah, in March of 2020 when the world ended, or it seems like it did. I left the gas station because working with the public suddenly seemed very, very unsafe. It still is very, very unsafe. Um, and it was just a panic decision, really. It just, yeah, I just left, never went back. And I've been focusing on streaming full time for the last 2 years. Um, and it's been an interesting time. Been a very interesting time indeed. Uh, let's go through. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's been quite a up to that point, up to when the pandemic hit and I left the gas station. Like, stream had been doing really good. Like, there was lots of upward momentum. Um, I remember in 2019, I streamed every day for 6 months. Even on days I worked, I would stream like at night for like 2 hours when I got off work at 11 p.m. I'd eat supper and then stream from like midnight to 2 or something, or 1 to 3, like something crazy like that. Um, and I did that for 6 months straight, I remember. And then one day I'm like, I want to go back to, I want to go back to just on my days off. So I did that for a while. And then, like I said, early 2020, I left the gas station to do this full time, and it was not a good idea to do that. You know, Obviously, I'm not like Mr. Gigantic Streamer over here, but it was it was a scary time. Obviously, we were all pretty freaked out at that moment in time, and I've just been focusing hard on this ever since, and growing on Twitch is not easy. Growing on the internet in general is definitely not easy. I've learned that over these 5 years. Um, but you know, you take the you take the victories as they come. You use the less than stellar streams or less than stellar days uh as lessons, I guess, or maybe not lessons, but like you just you just take them for what they are and just remember that there's always tomorrow. You know what I mean? There's always a tomorrow. As long as you're still here, you're still alive. There's always the another chance. You know, things keep on repeating themselves, right? This too shall pass is something I really like to repeat to myself because it's true, right? Good or bad days, they all pass, and everything's just a cycle of everything, right? That's just life. So anyway, it's been a crazy 5 years total. It's been a crazy 2.5 years almost of just doing this. Um, will I be able to do this forever full time? Probably not, unless crazy things happen. But I do know that the time we've spent together on the stream so far has been amazing. Um, I've met lots of amazing people through Twitch. I've had a lot of really cool opportunities, a lot of really just cool things happening in general. Um, that probably wouldn't have happened if I didn't do this full time. Or maybe they would have. It just wouldn't have been like as, I don't know, as big of a chance for it to happen, if that makes sense. Because when you're able to stream every single day, there's more chance for whatever happens to happen. You know what I mean? But it's been a really fun ride. A lot of laughs have been had. We've shared some rough moments on the stream together too. Like earlier this year, in March, when I found out on stream that Taylor Hawkins passed away, that was hard. That was tough news to receive in front of a camera. I'll tell you that. And there's been other rough days too, like if technology's not being nice to me, or if just if things just go wrong, then there's been days where I just say, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Have a good night. Uh, and I always feel bad when those days happen, or if my mental health's being stupid, like there's days like that too, where I just am just not with it. And I always feel really bad about those days, but then I try to tell myself, this will pass, you know what I mean? Everything's temporary, everything's just constantly moving. Just deal with it while it's happening and try to do better tomorrow, you know what I mean? So but yeah, a lot of really good times, a lot of really crappy times. It's just we've lived life together if you've come to the stream even once, you know what I mean? Because that's what it is, right? You're just coming to watch me while I'm there doing my thing, whether I'm trying to like keep things rigid like request night or if I'm just sitting there going for FCs or playing through a variety game or something like, you're always if you're watching the stream, you're there, like, and we're part of each other's lives, and that's really cool. And I look at the friendships that have cultivated among community members, and sometimes I think like would they have crossed paths if it wasn't for the derp stream? You know what I mean? And like I don't know. It makes me happy to see like we're cultivating some really really long lasting friendships outside of just coming to watch me on Twitch as well. You know what I mean? Like it's really cool that it's really cool what's come out of me, just being the shy, awkward kid wanting to give streaming a try. A lot of really good things have come out of it, and good things continue to come out of it daily. You know what I mean? Whether I see it that day or not. Um, so thank you very much for being part of this crazy journey with me so far. We're gonna just keep seeing how it goes. I don't know. Right now it's August. Next month will be our subathon for the year. I'm really excited for that. It coincides with my birthday weekend, so it'll be at the end of September. Saturday the 24th is when it's going to start. And it'll be good. Rocksmith Plus is supposed to come out next month as well. I'm really, really excited for that. A month from today, actually, is the Ubisoft Forward event. So hopefully maybe we'll get some Rocksmith Plus news or maybe a surprise release that day. You know how crazy that would be? That'd be so crazy. That'd be insane in the membrane. But yeah, this fall slash end of the year, hopefully we have that to provide some content for us. The subathon's going to be really really fun. Last year's lasted 5 days, so we'll see how it goes this year. See how it goes. I got a lot of fun things planned. I don't have it planned fully yet at all because it's only in August, but I'm thinking about it every day, trying to shape things together and taking your guys' ideas over on the Discord, the subathon ideas. Um, so yeah, I didn't know the best way to do this video, so I just thought do a DerpCast style, just me talking, seemed like the most sensible thing to do. I drank water weirdly. Now I'm coughing. But yeah, thank you guys for being there. You know what I mean? Being in my life. Uh, even if it's just through the internet. Online friends are real friends. You know, some people like to separate the two, like online friend or an IRL friend. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care where you guys live. Like, if I like you, you're my friend. You know what I mean? You're the best in the Midwest, as I say. I don't care where you live. If I say you're the best in the Midwest, that's how it is, all right? So, I don't know. I feel like I've been rambling for the past 24 minutes. So, I don't know. If you guys want more just me talking videos like this, please let me know. I'd love to maybe make more. It's such a it's such a hurdle to jump over for me to like want to do this. Like just now I just clicked record and started talking. Like I just have to force myself to do it because Otherwise, if I think about, oh, what am I gonna say? Then I just overthink myself into not ever even doing it. So if you guys like these talky videos, please tell me. Um, it'll give me the motivation to, or not the motivation, but the confidence, I guess, to keep on doing them again. So, thank you for 5 wonderful years on Twitch. Here's to however many more we'll be doing. I don't know when I'm gonna stop doing it. But when I do, I'll know that no matter how much longer I do this, I'll always know that I have some really great people out there, or that we have some really great people out there. And maybe the world's not as awful as we make it out to be. I mean, it is, but, you know, people that you vibe with and understand, and they understand you, that makes it a whole lot better. A whole lot better for sure. And that's what you guys are, so thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know what else to say. I might do more of these more often than, I don't even know when the last one of these was, like February or something. Like February or March is a long time ago. It was March because I remember talking about Taylor Hawkins. But anyway, okay. Yep. Watch it doing. I'm out of stuff to say. Have a good rest of your day or night, everybody. Thank you for everything.